Soup Plantation, which I didn't realize. Not a place that I go to often, but I've been there before.
Good riddance.
Oh.
Terrible name for a place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shimon black people.
Yeah, those are the lyrics.
I mean, they're black in the thing.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Zap. This is Jericho. We are a 6-time international award-winning pop hip-hop music group, Bandit Future. We do clean, fun music that everyone can listen to with a sound that's uniquely California, and you are now.
Oh,
felt it in my shonda.
Hey, there we go. On a Monday, baby. On a Tuesday. My bad. Whatever day this is.
You're now tuned into the Laughs Circus podcast, where we talk about things that are funny, interesting, and ridiculous. But before we start, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, and make sure you share this video. I'm sorry.
Getting emotional, man.
Getting emotional. Share this video.
Let it out, man.
With someone who has a store that has closed down and they wish it was back.
Ah, too soon.
So that's what we're talking about today. There have been a lot of stores over the years, and especially after 2020, a lot of stores closed their doors. And some of them were our favorite stores. Some of them I didn't mind seeing going out. So I'm just going to, and this might not have necessarily been 2020 related. And actually, some stores are trying to make a comeback too. So old school stores that have closed down, Circuit City. That was a while ago.
That was my jam, though.
J.C. Penney, I think they went bankrupt or something during the pandemic. I've still seen a lot of buildings, but I feel like their stores are closed. Soup Plantation, which I didn't realize. Not a place that I go to often, but I've been there before.
Good riddance. Terrible name for a place.
Yeah. Yeah. I seriously have only been there a couple of times, and just both parts of the name just didn't do it for me.
I mean, I don't really like soup, but also just walk in like yes, sir. Like I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't think it's owned by Black people.
I would. I would hope not.
When I was traveling through, I forget what state it was. The word plantation is still used a lot, like in southern cities. I wish I could remember, but I remember seeing the word plantation a lot. Like
the thing is, I get it. I know that's what it is. It's just that the association with slavery is just like so strong. It's like,
yeah. If I were in marketing, I wouldn't name a restaurant.
Right. A lot of people agreed on that. Like, yeah, this is good. Let's go with that.
So yeah, but they're one of the stores that's trying to make a comeback. Hopefully they change their name. Toys R Us. Toys R Us. I know there's a bunch of online stuff now, and Amazon's of the world and the Walmarts of the world.
Yeah.
But as a kid, like Toys R Us was just like
it was the mecca, dude. It was
it was the store just for me and everything that I want. It's not like we got to get household items and then I can get one thing over here in the toy section.
Right.
So that's definitely a one that I miss. So let's just, because there's some other stores, but I want to talk. We can just talk about these right now. Are there any stores that like you remember they closed down and you're like, man, that was my spot?
Yeah, Radio Shack.
Radio Shack.
Because it was not Circuit City. Circuit City for me was too formal, it's too big, too whatever. Radio Shack was like to the point. I need to get some blank CDs so I can make some mixtape for some girls in high school. That's what Radio Shack was. I need to get a Bank CD is like a plug for the thing that I lost the plug to. It was like perfect.
Yeah.
And I remember there's a whole documentary about the downfall of it. And you saw it. Just like you go in the store, one of those situations where you go in the store and there was no one there and you like standing there for 10 minutes, like, yo, there's nobody. And then one person will walk in like smoking, like, oh, sorry. I was smoking. I didn't know you came in. But it just, and then they had less and less things. And like, when will it be here? Oh, we could order it. Okay. How about how long? Like 6 months, maybe. It's like, okay, dang it. I guess I got to go to Circuit City. And then that shut down. I was like, oh, I have no hope. So I missed that place. I'm sure there's other ones, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. Give me a sec. Probably some restaurants that didn't make it that I like, but I can't think. Oh, actually don't know if this is, you remember Baker Square? Is that still a thing?
I've never heard of that.
Oh, it might be a West Coast thing. It was a restaurant. It was like, I put Applebee's, Chili's, Coco's, Baker Square. They're all kind of like the same place with different names. And I liked them all, but I think Baker Square went down. And maybe Coco's also, but Chili's and Applebee's are still thriving.
Yeah. I remember seeing a Coco's at a corner that shut down. I've never been there. Aren't they like famous for their pies or something like that?
Yeah, in general. Yeah. I mean, good pie. But it's like, yeah, it's like they were all the same. It was like Pepsi, Coke. It's kind of like pick a thing, but they're kind of the same. But it was always like the food was pretty good, not like amazing, but not bad. And then Applebee's just said, well, maybe they kind of stepped on the gas and put the other ones out of business because Applebee's, I'll go to Applebee's, bro. I'll go on a Tuesday and just by myself, just enjoy myself. So
enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Tell my friend. Oh man. Yeah, you reminded me because I feel like this is an East Coast thing. We had a place called Shoney's. I don't know if that was.
I've heard of it.
Kind of the same thing.
Over here,
Applebee's. There's another place called Captain D's, which is Captain D's.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like a seafood place. I don't know what to compare it to. Like seafood, borderline fast food, kind of.
Like East Coast or?
I don't know if it's all East Coast, but we definitely had it in the South.
Okay. I don't trust any seafood place that's not close to an ocean. Like, it has to be like within like 200 miles of the ocean. I'm not
going. So then this kind of had me thinking about some other places too, because there's also some stores that like nobody goes to,
but they're still around, right?
They're still here. Like, how is this happening? Like, I think Sears is still here. I've seen
they got that legacy. Like, someone's paying big bucks just to keep them open for the look, maybe.
I mean, what empty ghost town look? What look are they going for?
Yeah, I don't. Maybe because isn't Nordstrom also in the same thing? Like, they're going through a big.
I'm not Nordstrom.
I thought I read about something. At least maybe it's not everywhere, but a couple of stores are shutting. Like, they're downsizing.
Maybe. I'm trying to think of. There's a place that I go where you can like return your Amazon stuff, and I can't remember if it's Nordstrom or not.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever store that is, they're having trouble too, because they're like, that's why they kind of like did the Amazon thing to like generate more revenue.
Right. I feel like that was doing what all of this is doing something to what an institution, I think, for sure in California, I would assume in most places in the country, just the mall culture in general, like that was the place you went to go and do, hang out, meet girls, eat nonsense. It's almost like a part carnival food. Like, you can get whatever you want. It's my beloved Cinnabon. Good Lord. And then just go buy whatever. Whatever.
So there's a mall across the street from me, and I just remembered there's a Cinnabon. Oh no, I told you that.
Yeah, right.
It's
But
so
also,
close.
but the thing is, every time I've gone to a mall, maybe not the huge ones, there's still, like the Ontario Mills, but like the ones that are smaller, like the Fox Hills Mall, the Montclair Plaza, I'm
Mm,
noticing there's less and less people in those lately. And I think one, because you don't have to go to get the stuff you need. Mr. Bezos is making sure of that. And then these
yeah,
places aren't as attractive because you see more. I don't know how a mall works if you have to, like, if the place have to rent the space, I would imagine, but
yeah,
just there's less spaces with businesses in them, and there's all these signs of like for rent, or like the sign of the old place that used to be there with the one light that barely works anymore. And it's kind
mm,
of a depressing thing because I remember when malls were like the thing you had to go to get your stuff, and it was a fun and social place. And now it's like
yeah.
they're kind of becoming irrelevant, you know.
Mm. Uh, the 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 store I was thinking of, I thought it was Nordstrom, but it's Kohl's. Like Kohl's, you can return your Amazon places things
Okay.
there. But I heard that they were like struggling too. Uh, but yeah, malls are weird. Like, I don't know if it's a whole episode, but the mall next to me is like popping
Mm.
for some reason. I live in a large Asian
Oh,
community,
I was gonna say that
so
those malls
yeah,
are
yeah, they are very much mall people.
Rolling Heights. Oh man,
Oh man, well, electricity went out,
did
so
it? It did it.
this has been like another episode of Life is
What, we back, son? We never left, never lost. Squashed it. What's that guy doing? Anyway,
But yeah, a lot of places closing down, man. It's tough times.
stuff to have in business, but just merge with Amazon or Disney. Just join up one of those two, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, and then like I think people are just lazy now. They've gotten used to having things delivered, so going out to a store and well, this is the thing too. That's on the economics of it all and why it just won't work is it just costs too much money.
Sure.
Like to have a building. So
Yes.
that is like the main thing. When you don't have to rent out a building, you can charge less, and then people are like, oh, cheaper prices. I'm gonna go here, and then
Right. That brick and mortar stuff is gonna go by the
yeah,
way of the dinosaurs. I'll tell you what. If they start delivering Cinnabon, I'm never leaving my house again. So let's hope that doesn't
bro,
happen. I got stuff to do, but like if that's all it takes, I just push a button and it appears at my front doorstep, bruh. You never see me again.
it's across the street from me. It's so close.
I wouldn't be able to resist that.
It's dangerous times, man.
You going for a walk again? Yeah. Today? Yeah, again
Just
today.
walk it off.
You have to walk for like 20 miles to work off one Cinnabon.
Hashtag worth it.
Yes.
But yeah, that's been it for Life's a Circus podcast. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment with your store, your favorite store that's closed down or might be in trouble. If you want to see stick around, or maybe the stores that you're like, that store was whack. I'm glad they're not here anymore. I tried to pay $3.50 and they were charging me $7. Get riddance. I don't know your story. I don't know your life. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe you had a situation.
Situations.
But the employees of the store, tough times for them. Tough times for them. You know why? You know why? Because when the store closed down, they took their job. They took their job when the store closed down. Oh, no more Radio Shack. Oh.
They took our jobs! They took our jobs!